Hi guys, Daz here with another episode of my top 20 selling comic books of the week. This time it is episode 182, and tonight I will be discussing the best-selling comic books on eBay for the week ending the 22nd of April 2022. Now, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books. As always guys, let's find out if you can beat me. But before we go there, if you could subscribe, like, share, comment, it all really helps my low-grade productions. Okay, starting in at number 20 on our list, guys, and we're starting with an incentive. Yeah, this is a 1 in 25 variant cover, and it comes from Jen Bartel, who's got quite an audience. Now, fans seem to be enjoying Elektra as Daredevil. Me personally, not so much. But this variant caters to that sentiment, with the cowl sharing the cover along with her iconic sigh. Number 20 on our list is Elektra Issue 100, and this is the Jen Bartel 1 in 25 incentive. Neat looking cover, guys. There it is. Can't imagine too many of us will have that one straight off the bat. This book sold 19 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 93%. With a high sale raw copy going for $42. Number 19 on our list. And what is left to say about Image's probably biggest book along with The Walking Dead. Despite a massive print run, it's still going strong. 19 on our list. Spawn. Issue number 1, guys. Never apologise for the glare when it comes to the Mylar. There is another Spawn movie coming, guys, as we know. Jamie Foxx and Jeremy Renner were attached at one point. I'm not sure if that is the case. But this issue just goes from strength to strength. Of course, it is the first appearance of Spawn, who is Albert Francis L. Simmons. You've got the first appearance of Mel Boglia, Jason Wynn, Wanda Fitzgerald. They all were in that first B movie of Spawn, which is in my collection. I like this book. It's got the first appearance of Sam and Twitch, and they've just been greenlit for their own Netflix live-action show. There's a pin-up a pit in this issue. We've got the second title ever published by Image Comics with gorgeous Todd McFarlane artwork. What numbers has this one been doing? Well, this time around it sold 20 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 99% with a high sale CGC 9.8, going for $232.50. Now, I've said it before, when I first started doing this 182 weeks ago, 9.8s were in the $120 range. It rose as high as $320, and now it's settling in pretty much in the middle at $232.50. I paid £1.31 for my copy from the legendary Car Boot Tony, and if you've ever wondered what Car Boot Tony looks like, he's got his own little segment in my videos. Check him out. Okay, number 18 on our list. And of course, I'm wearing a Marvel shirt. We've just had a Marvel trailer. And, oh, talking of trailers, I've just seen the second Obi-Wan trailer. Oh, my days. Fantastic stuff. But this time, of course, we're talking Marvel. And we've just had the Thor Love and Thunder trailer. And we know who the villain's going to be, don't we, guys? It's a big one. It's coming from the actor that is, of course, previously Batman, Christian Bale, who is going to be playing Gore the God Butcher. And that first appearance comes in Thor, God of Thunder, issue number 2. Again, apologies for the glare. What a fantastic book. Yeah, the first appearance of Gore the God Butcher, the first appearance of the Necro Sword, the first symbiote created by Null. Yeah, this is the regular Esad Ribic cover, and it's been going very well, and I'm excited to see it. I've seen that Natalie Portman seems to have beefed up a little bit as well. This book sold 14 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 150% with a high sale CGC 9.8, going for $450. I paid £8.47 for my copy on the 1st of November of 2018 on eBay. Yeah, long gone are those days. Number 17 on our list. This is a book I would love to add to my collection. We're sticking with Marvel again. And this time we're going with 1991 as the year. And this book fluctuates. But being the first appearance of Deadpool certainly helps it keep trending, with sales strong in the long run. Number 17 on our list, guys. Yep, you know it. New Mutants issue 98. Pretty iconic cover. I've always thought it was a bit of a busy, crazy cover. The only one I've ever really had the chance at was at my local antique centre, and it was beat beyond belief, and it was going for about 90 quid. And I mean, we're talking probably a 2.0, and I'm not paying that for a modern key, no matter how big it is when it's beat like that. Yeah, we are getting a Deadpool 3 movie, that is for sure. And Kevin Feige has recently confirmed that. It's going to be interesting how he turns up in the MCU. He's been rumoured to show up in the Doctor Strange movie, but I think that's a bit too soon. Well, New Mutants 98 tracked 19 copies that week with a 7-day trend of plus 109% and a high sell CGC 9.8. Oh my days, $1,675. I'm sure they used to go for way less than that. I remember them going for about 400. Okay, number 16 on our list. Another Marvel book, this time from 1990. And this book still has solid sales with a decently low entry price of a raw copy. So that's what's really pushing this book. It's pretty iconic cover. It's an epic homage. And of course, we have a bit of nostalgia to go with it. Number 16 on our list is the regular cover, because there's many covers to this, to Spider-Man issue number 1. Like I said, from 1990. And it's another Todd McFarlane hit, isn't it? Do you know, I actually thought I owned this book, but I did not. Like I said, there's silver editions of this. There's gold, I think. So many different ones. This book sold 24 copies with a 7-day trend plus 87% and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $200. Number 15 on our list. This is a book I want to add. It's a recent release from Marvel Comics. And I've just finished watching Moon Knight, guys. And for me, yeah, we had a couple of iffy episodes in the middle of it. This finale was probably the best Disney Plus episode I have seen so far. And that includes my favourite show, probably Hawkeye. The finale, absolutely fantastic. Action-packed, a lot of humour, a lot of reveals. But we're sticking with that Moon Knight, or rather Mark Spector character. This time we're talking Mariama Spector, a female Moon Knight. And this book has been in and out of the top 20 several times. Number 15 on our list is Avengers Forever, issue number 3. And like I said, the first appearance of Mariama Spector, the female Moon Knight. Do like that cover as well. Started rewatching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with my eldest boy Ethan, and we're really enjoying it again. I keep trying to say to him, it should be MCU because there's so many characters from the shows and films in it. But yeah, apparently it's Marvel Legacy now on Disney Plus. Don't understand it. This book, the first appearance of Mariama Spector, sold 25 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 99% with a high sell CGC 9.8. Yeah, they're right there, going for $175. Okay, 14 on our list. And this issue boasts 6 major first appearances. And I've just, like I said, seen the trailer for Obi-Wan Kenobi, the full trailer as I say it is. Can't wait for those first 2 episodes to arrive on May the 27th. But 14 on our list is the Star Wars book that started it all, guys. One of my few slabs in my collection. You know the book from 1977. We have Star Wars issue number 1. When I think of Star Wars comics, this is the book. Yeah, with a tough black cover, guys, of course. Collectors very rarely get a high-grade book of this. This book sold 16 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 151% and a high sell CBCS 9.8 went for $5,750. Wow, wow, wow. Mine's just 5.5, but I only paid £100 for it. Great book. If you're a Star Wars fan, it's a must. You got the first appearance of Darth Vader, C-3PO, R2, you name it, they are in it. And just a great book. Okay, moving on to number 13 on our list, guys. And we got another incentive. And this is the first solo series of Hobart Hobby Brown, aka Spider-Punk. And Spider-Punk, of course, is rumoured for the Into the Spider-Verse 2 movie, and if not that, a future movie. Great character. Number 13 on our list is Spider-Punk issue number 1. We're talking the Mike Del Mundo 1 in 25 incentive variant. Nice cover. I picked up the first appearance of Spider-Punk recently for cover price, which was an absolute steal, because that book is going for silly money at the moment. I think it's is it Amazing Spider-Man issue 10, if I'm not mistaken? Could be wrong on that. Could be wrong, but I've definitely got it. This book sold 31 copies, which is very nice for a 1 in 25, giving it a 7-day trend plus 93%, with a high sale raw copy going for $45. Okay, number 12 on our list, guys. And of course, Doctor Strange actually drops here in the UK tomorrow. And I'm going to have to wait, I think, until Monday, as I'm going to the Portsmouth Comic Con this weekend. A lot of great guests there, but I'm a bit disappointed now because the main one, Adam Hughes, because of COVID and everything, is now a virtual guest. So, yeah, not happy with that, but I'm going prepared and I'm going to be hunting high and low. I'll make a video from there on Saturday, guys. Back to that Doctor Strange movie, and Billy and Tommy have just been spotted. Yeah, the children of Wanda and Vision in the trailer. And if they're here, and Wanda's definitely here, people are now speculating that Vision will be appearing. Number 12 on our list from 1989 is West Coast Avengers, issue 45. I can't believe how many of these books I've had in the past, but it's still a pricey book. Yeah, of course, Vision is now White Vision. Hence, he appeared that way at the end of WandaVision. This book sold 12 copies, giving it a 7-day trend at plus 244%. And get ready for this, a raw copy went for $165. Oh my days, what did I pay for this one? £1.19. Yep, nice copy. I have sold several of those in the past. I think the last one I sold was about 30 quid, so you can see what the television and movie news does for it. Okay, number 11 on our list. And there's an indie book, and it comes from Volt Comics. Yeah, this is a vampire meets a western, basically. And it's a bit of a surprise entry into the list because it is a 1 per store thank you variant. And it was shipped to retailers, and it was drawn by Crow creator James O'Barr, paying homage to 71's House of Secrets 92. For a bit of extra horror flair. And I remember passing on the House of Secrets 92 about 5-6 years ago at a con for about £100 because I thought even spending 20 quid at the time was too much for a comic book. How times have changed. Number 11 on our list, guys. This is West of Sundown, issue number 1. And we're talking the thank you 1 per store variant. Like I said, a homage to the House of Secrets, issue 92. There's your cover, guys. I've had at least 1 or 2 homage covers in the past when it comes to them, and they tend to sell pretty good. This is pretty rare, obviously, being a 1 per store, but it still sold 23 copies, giving it a 7-day trend, a plus 81%, and a high sale raw copy went for $46. We are into the big top 10, guys, and I am struggling, as always, with my totals. Let's see if it's going to get any better. We're not off to a good start with this one. Yeah, Tolson just won't go away. Now, Bleeding Cool reported that Tolson was possibly the new Miles Morales, and this book flew off the shelves. Now, the Wakandan youth has garnered the attention of the collective fandom with his unique perspective and use of vibranium. Now, Tolson breathes new life into the old ways of Wakanda, and this book provides a strong setup, which will likely be a long-term player in the Black Panther mythos. Number 10 on our list, of course, from recently, is Black Panther, issue number 3. I have been hunting a high and low for this book. no joy as yet. But I did find 14 really good modern keys in a shop in Taunton. Check out my comic book hunting adventures latest video, guys. You'll see the shop. Absolutely tiny, but rammed to the rafters. Couldn't swing a cat, but it did okay. This book sold 16 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 117% with a high sale CGC 9.8, going for $300. Yeah, I'd like to find that one. Okay, number 9 on our list, and we've got a DC book, another incentive, but this time a 1 in 100. Yeah, Jenny Frison has got quite a fan base, and she's done some pretty iconic covers. From her hip-hop Miss Marvel issue number 1 cover to her dynamic set of Something is Killing the Children 1 variants. One of those that I own. And this is just another highly desirable Frison cover, number 9 on our list. And it helps actually because it introduces characters such as the Smiling Man, Mr. Agony and Mr. Ecstasy. Number 9 on our list is Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country, issue 1. And like I said, the Jenny Frison 1 in 100 incentive variant. And this is a nice cover. I do like this one. She's a bit hit or miss for me, Jenny Frison. But that one I do like. I do like the black covers with the white. This book sold 22 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 89% with a high sale raw copy. Raw, 1 in 100, going for $280. Okay, number 8 on our list, and we're back with Spider-Punk. Now, Tazzie Okazaki blows it out of the water with this amazing bubblegum cover of Spider-Punk issue 1. It's a 1 in 50 incentive. Here we go. And it also introduces hardcore rocker variants of some well-known characters like Kraven the Hunter, Taskmaster, and the new version of Riri Williams as Riot Heart. Oh my days. Number 8 on our list, Spider-Punk issue number 1, the Dazzie, it's a mouthful, 1 in 50, guys. Another nice cover. Here we go. Again, a book that's been on the top 20 for a couple of weeks now. What numbers did this one do? Well, it sold 16 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 186% with a high sale raw copy. Wow, $229.50. Okay, number 7 on our list. Yeah, let's get away from the incentives because I don't like the too many incentives on my list because I've never got a chance of any of them. This issue features the first full appearance of Howie, a werewolf-like character with possible ties to Werewolf by Night. Now, note about this one. Now, he appears in multiple panels in issue number 10, which will lead to the debate on whether issue 16 should even be deemed as the first appearance, but that's what the collectors are going for. Number 7 on our list is Strange Academy, issue number 16. Another book that's been hanging around for a while now. Yeah, I've said it before. I've got a feeling that Strange Academy is going to be greenlit, probably for an animated show at some point. And I think it's basically DC's Gotham Academy double, I suppose. This book sold 29 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 103% and a high sale raw copy, going for $20. Here's another book that's been hanging around. It's a Bronze Age book from 1979, Marvel this time, and Battlestar Galactica returns to the top 10. Now, if you recall, the show was announced back in October. Yeah, another reboot. However, a couple of weeks ago, it was reported that the reboot showrunner was moved on to another project. Now, while not dead, it does mean it will be significantly pushed back. That doesn't stop collectors. I remember Battlestar Galactica back in the day. I actually remember watching a Battlestar Galactica movie at the cinema in the 80s where Starbuck and his partner went to Earth and they battled just one Cylon. It was pretty cool, actually. But number 6 on our list, obviously, is Battlestar Galactica, issue number 1. I have been looking for this book. It's a nostalgic book for myself because I was a big fan. I had a lot of the figures. I haven't seen the reboot of it. I watched a little bit of it, but it just didn't have that cheesiness of the original films and series. I used to love watching that on a Saturday. It used to come on before the wrestling back in the 80s. Now, this book sold 42 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 71% and a high sale CGC 9.4, went for $70. Number 5 on our list, and recent book, we're talking Spider-Man. Ben Reilly, a clone of Peter Parker, embarks on a new persona as the villain Chasm. Now, this new role has many fans divided. And out of all the Chasm variants, this one by Patrick Gleason is the only one with Chasm written across the cover. Number 5 on our list, Amazing Spider-Man issue 93, the Patrick Gleason Webhead variant. And this has been number 1 in the past. It's a book that does remarkably well, and I do like the cover, guys. Here it is. Decent looking cover, that. Patrick Gleason he's a new guy on the block really to me, but he's done some magical work. I remember I've sold a few of his covers in the past. This book sold 33 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 95% with a high sale raw copy going for $23.50. Okay, number 4 on our list, and this book used to be in dollar bins everywhere. It's a Marvel book from 1992, and of course Into the Spider-Verse 2 is fast approaching. We know that Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara, is going to have a prominent part in that. Of course, he cameoed at the end of the first film, rather. Number 4 on our list is Spider-Man 2099, issue number 1, the first full appearance and origin of Spider-Man 2099. Like I said, Miguel O'Hara. This is his first ongoing solo series. Like I said, pick this up cheap as chips, £2.75 in the middle of 2017 at a local antique centre. This book sold 41 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 100%. With a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $210, averaging now around about 189. A CGC 9.8 newsstand sits in average at $932. Now, there's also one that came with a figure, isn't there? I think it's a white border that goes for a lot of money as well. And of course, a character that previewed in Amazing Spider-Man 365. Was it 365? Yeah, I think it was 365. Okay, number 3 on our list. Here's an interesting one. Of course, more Doctor Strange rumour. Brother Voodoo is lined up to be in that movie, by all accounts. And I had picked up the first appearance of Brother Voodoo a couple of years ago, believe it or not, for £6.50. Could not believe my luck, and that book is crazy expensive now. Number 3 on our list is trending. Like I said, the trailer has dropped, and people are speculating that Doctor Strange is going to team up with Brother Voodoo, and that happens in Doctor Strange issue 48 from 1981. The first meeting of Doctor Strange and Brother Voodoo, of course, Jericho Drum. We've also got the first appearance of Morgana Blessing in this issue. This book sold 29 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 151% with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $395. Not bad for a 40-year-old book. Mine's a pence copy, but I only paid £3.61. And that was in the middle of last year at one of my favourite shops in Worcester. Okay, number 2 on our list. I just spoke about it earlier. Just finished the Moon Knight show. What an epic finale. Khonshu was a fantastic character for me. And the other character that is first appearing in this book was mentioned as well, and that's the Bushman. And Moon Knight was solid overall for me. I would probably give it an overall grade of around about 7.5 to 8 in that kind of range. Number 2 on our list from 1980 is Moon Knight, issue number 1. The first ongoing solo series of Moon Knight. As you know, guys, I picked this up recently as an AOK from Dragon Ink Comics and James. There's the note he sent with the book. Just an epic AOK from a really good guy. Check out his content, guys. He's actually just been picking up pages of both Batman number 1 and Superman number 1. What epic books. I know people may not think about getting pages, but they're bits of history, and I would certainly go along with that if I had the money. This book, though, sold 59 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 91% with a high sale, CGC 9.8, going for $950. Like I said, mine's a 9.0, so you can imagine my utter amazement that this was sent across the pond to me from a guy that has never ever met me. And thank you to that. Just a great Bill Sienkiewicz cover and a Doug Moen story. Okay, we're at number 1 on our list, guys. And this book is very hot at the moment because the cameo appearance of a new Robin and Red Hood's sidekick continues to sell very well. Number 1 on our list, guys, from DC, which is a nice change up, is Batman Beyond the White Knight issue number 1. And like I said, it's a book that has just come out and it's all about the new Robin. Here's your book. Yeah, and like I say, I'm going to the Portsmouth Con this weekend. If any of my UK subscribers are there, check me out. We'll have a little hunt together. I will be wearing the Dazzie the Comic Key Chaser shirt. Here's your book, guys. Number 1 on our list. The regular cover. Batman Beyond the White Knight issue number 1. It's a book that I would snag in a charity shop. But you know me, I'm very tight when it comes to my money and modern books. What numbers did this one do, guys? Well, it's done very well because it sold a whopping 61 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 101% with a high sale raw copy going for $22.38. On average now they are going for $18. 61 copies, incredible. But last time round it sold even more, 110 copies. That's it, guys. That is a wrap. Let's see how many I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 20 for Daz. Let me know in the comments, guys, and stay tuned because I'll have a haul up very, very soon. Bye for now.